Understanding men can feel like trying to assemble furniture with no instructions. Everything looks familiar, but somehow nothing fits where you think it should. You start confident, then halfway through you're holding an extra screw wondering where it went wrong. But here's the thing. Guys aren't really that complicated once you understand how they communicate, express emotions, and need space. Let's unpack it. First off, simplicity. Men often keep things short, not because they don't care, but because that's just how they operate. When you pour your heart out and he replies with cool, he's not being dismissive. He's being direct. For many guys, words are tools, not decorations. They use them to get a point across, not to build a masterpiece. So don't overthink it. When he says he's fine, he probably means exactly that. Ask questions directly, take his answers at face value, and resist the urge to dig for hidden meaning. And when you share your thoughts, keep them clear and focused. It's not about withholding emotion. It's about finding the rhythm that works for both of you. Now let's talk about emotions. Some men were raised to see vulnerability as weakness, so they might not express feelings in the way you expect. Instead, they'll show love through actions, like fixing something for you, making you laugh, or just being there when you need them. It's emotion in motion. You might notice that his emotional outlet is something like sports, gaming, or projects. It's not about avoiding feelings, it's about managing them differently. Give him room to express himself in his own way. If you create a safe, judgment-free space, he'll eventually share more with words too. And when he does, listen without pushing for more. Sometimes silence says plenty. Then there's space, the great mystery that causes panic when you don't understand it. Here's the truth. When a guy asks for space, it's not rejection, it's recalibration. Everyone needs time to recharge, reflect, and just breathe. Giving him that freedom shows trust, and while he's recharging, do the same for yourself. Spend time on hobbies, friends, or simple self-care. When you both return, you'll reconnect with fresh energy instead of tension. Shared interests also play a big role. You don't have to love everything he does, but showing curiosity goes a long way. Ask about his favorite hobbies, try joining in, or just listen when he talks about them. It's not about pretending, it's about learning what lights him up. And when you share your passions too, it builds mutual respect. Communication styles differ, and that's okay. Some guys use humor to connect, others rely on small actions instead of big words. Pay attention to his style and adapt without losing your own. Send a funny meme if that's his thing, or have deeper talks when the timing feels right. The goal isn't to change each other, it's to meet in the middle. And finally, acceptance. This is the glue that holds it all together. Every person comes with quirks, habits, and unique ways of expressing care. Maybe he eats nachos at midnight or gets overly invested in his fantasy football team. That's part of who he is. Accepting those traits instead of trying to fix them creates space for genuine connection. Love isn't about perfect communication. It's about understanding the imperfect. When you embrace his simplicity, respect his space, appreciate his quirks, and communicate with patience, everything becomes smoother. Because in the end, understanding men isn't about decoding mysteries. It's about listening, laughing, and loving them for exactly who they are.